Guys, what's up? It's Kathy and I'm back with another process video and for Hip Kit Club, and this time I'm focusing on donuts. And there was a cut file that you could download. I believe, I don't know if it was a subscriber or just member only. Subscribers mean you have to actually subscribe to the kits. Members just mean you have to sign up on the website, so you can kind of go and check that out because I cannot remember. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's a donut, and I believe it was designed by Kim Watson, and it was super cute. And I had that picture that I showed you of my daughter with her donut shoes that I found for her that I thought was adorable. So I came up with this idea to join the donuts together. So I was just showing you that I was gonna put them on the brown on the craft cardstock to have brown ones, but now I want to make some sprinkles. So I just kind of did this. Like, it was kind of a fun little experiment, and I didn't mind that the colors kind of would blend into one another. I'm just kind of going crazy. I mean, you could do this with anything. This was just a way to, you could even just back it with a pattern paper. I just kind of wanted to use certain colors to represent sprinkles. So I did. I don't think I end up showing you all three of them, but I don't, either way. Yeah, that's what and then I glued it down and then cut it out from there, and then cut out the middle to make sure the middle was in. So see how that kind of works there, guys. So this was a great like trick for that. Bye. My camera must have cut out, and then I just kept going with it. But you can see what I've done there. So I backed each sprinkle set with the pattern paper in after I colored it, and I joined all those donuts in the Silhouette Studio, so that they were like welded together, just the circles. I mean, I could have done them separately, and that would have been fine too. I just kind of wanted this donut circle little background going on, and I really like how it turned out. This is a super themed layout because I've got the donut shoes, I've got the donut cut file, I'm going to use some donut stickers, and I'm also going to show you guys kind of a technique that I did with the wooden alphabet that came in the kit. I'm debating if I wanted to do a corner, but I don't end up doing a corner. So I do something different on the top and the bottom. I add some branding strips at the end, but right now I'm just kind of backing the cut file, or backing my photo in a few different things. And I was debating using one of the cut aparts, but I do end up using one of the cut aparts down at the bottom, the one that says yes please, because I just thought that was that would match perfectly. Though I do set it aside and then lose it for a bit. So I'm debating, I really want to use a lot of the ephemera from the Amy Tangerine line, Beautiful Life or Happy Life. I can't. Anyway, there is a donut that comes in the ephemera, but I've already cut out my donuts, and I could have just used that donut, obviously, but I wanted a chance to use some cut files because I like to have some of my layouts have cut files and some without cut files. So this one I decided needed a cut file. I love the phrase that says "let the good times roll," because I don't know, I'm just thinking of donuts and rolling and circles, and it's just kind of all kind of being punny together. I filled the space between the three donuts in the picture with some of that red striped cardstock, just so that it wasn't like a white space, and then I felt like I was trapping white space. I love that little heart line, so I'm going to do a few hearts up top and a few hearts down below. And I'm just backing it with my regular old tape runner. You do see that through it, but I really don't. It's really not a big deal to me. I don't know. I just don't care. And you know, there were definitely more things I could go with. I just decided not to. That kind of periwinkle blue that's there is, I'm gonna admit, guys, it's really not one of my favorite colors. So I don't end up using a lot of embellishments that would have that in it. but I liked the peach and the pinks and the minty kind of greens. And there's another little extra donut I shoved in just for fun. I layered the hearts together, and I did staple them together too, just for some added texture. Um, I was debating bringing in that wooden heart, but I bring in the little hay, and then I do end up bringing in the yellow dipped arrow. That thing did not want to stick. That glue stick, I couldn't get my Tombow to work, or I would have used my Tombow Mono Multi for that. So here I am grabbing anything else that's colorful and fun, and I'm still trying to use these little banners. I keep trying to figure out a way to use them, and I have yet to use them. So they're stumping me, pretty much. I think I'm going to end up using them in my next layout, but we'll see. Anyway, they don't end up making it on the layout. Only a few things from the Cute Girl collection actually do. I keep this one pretty heavily Amy Tangerine and a few of the other things. Yeah, that's me going, oh, does it work? What do you guys think? Like, as if you guys can, tell me through the screen and time. All right, so I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I was doing. I mean, we've done the dipped thing before. I'm certain this isn't new to anybody. So I taped off my letters so that half would stay wooden and that I could paint the other half. So I'm painting them with white, like craft acrylic paint, and I'm going to do a few layers because I want it really, really white. I don't want it see-through or anything. Oh yeah, and I spill it too. I don't do anything neatly. So I'm just going to use my heat tool to kind of dry it as well. And that worked really well. So I was really happy with how this turns out. I think I do end up putting like at least 4 coats on it. And I get it on me, and then I have to go wipe it off, because if not, it's going to get on my clothes. And once it gets on your clothes, that's kind of it. I think I got it on my clothes anyway. I think I got it on my shirt. That's okay. I was wearing an old shirt. But yeah, I'm just testing it. So now I'm taking my same pens in some of the colors, and I'm putting dots. And I'll bring it up and show you it towards the end. So I'm just putting different dots in lots of different colors all over the white once it's dry. And I really like how this turned out. I wasn't sure what to expect. I mean, the dots are so tiny when you're doing them, but as I put more and more on, it gets more and more noticeable. And I mean, at the end, I actually thought these letters looked like good enough to eat. I don't know what it is. I know donuts are super popular right now, and there, see? It kind of, to me, it looks like icing and sprinkles, and that's what I was going for. Was like as if I dipped them and then dipped them in sprinkles, kind of like you would dip a donut and then put sprinkles on it. Is the look I'm going for. I really love how they turned out. They matched the theme so well, and of course, because they were wooden, their color was extremely similar to the donuts that I'd made with my cut files. So yeah, it all kind of worked out, and I was really happy. I do end up putting them at the top, and then when you see the pictures at the end, they're going to be on the second largest donut instead. Because I kind of make almost like this phrase going down. It says like, hey, cute donut shoes, yes please, or something like that. I'm still trying to use those banners. Like, I'm just so desperately trying to use those banners. I put one of the rubber Dear Lizzie Saturday hearts. I put the red rubber heart on it because the red matched so well. And then I put the puffy sticker that said cute over top, because I wanted to bring in some of the black, because it says let the good times roll, and the good times is in black, and then the yes please, the please is in black. So I'm just like, okay, I need a bit more pop, like at least 3 pops of black, and that worked out really well. And then of course when I move it down, it says cute donut shoes, so that works out really well. And then I'm not covering that big donut, like you really get to see that there is a donut sitting there. That little tag says so sweet. I think I move it a little bit in the end, and then I put a clear tag on top of that arrow too. So yeah, I don't know. I went really themey with this one, but worked, I think it worked really well. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm going to use some arrows now, just to kind of give a little something. And I'm only using 4 colors of the arrows. And I do cut out me going back and making sure that these are fussily in the right place. That's when I see the little heart strip there. And I decided I want to use that, but of course I've cut into another one, but I've got that rainbow strip at the bottom of that. So I'm going to use a rainbow strip for one and a heart strip on like the top and the bottom. I really like how this turned out too. I don't know. I just like how it framed it. I did put a rubber stamp or a rubber embellishment up where the good times is, by the way, just so I didn't have, so I had more than one rubber embellishment going on. And then I forgot that we had this whole big thing of Amy Tangerine stickers, and I was like, oh, I gotta bring in some of those, and there were more donuts. So there's more donuts now. So yeah, so I figured out where I was putting them. I put 3 around, and so there's so many donuts, and they're super popular right now in, I don't know, in everything, like going to restaurants and getting mini donuts and design, and I don't know what it is with me, but like I just loved certain designs, and donuts are one of them because they're just so colorful and fun. And you know, if someone's like, I don't like a donut, I'm like, I don't think we can be friends if you don't like donuts, like unless there's a really good reason, like you can't eat gluten or something. I don't know. I just, they're like, there's just universal fun shape that everyone recognizes. So, and I love the design trend. I can't help it. I'm just too big into trends, I guess. But yeah, I put some of the yellow, and this is the cherry. So my fingers were crossed because I don't want it to look too much like blood. Anyway, thanks for watching. Pictures are coming up. Bye.